Hey guys, Evans with Z111 here today, and I'm with Hollow, Rage, and Fluke. Do you want to say hi?
Hello.
No, I don't want to say hi.
Fuck you,
You're
man.
awkward.
We have a new series idea. What we are doing, we are all buying each other a random game. We don't know what the game is yet, we're about to reveal that in a second, and we have to review it in a positive light. Whoever does the most genuine, realistic, positive review of a game gets to win, and you guys vote for that. You guys vote at the end which one you thought was the most sort of realistic review.
Right, now it's my go, and I've got a game for Evans 1111.
I'm really not looking for... Of all the people I would have had gifting me a game, you... It's just going to be the most random, the most fucked up, I know it.
Well, that's the thing. It's funny you should say that, because you may notice a new game in your Steam inventory list sent by me.
Where did you find this?
I don't know, but have a great fucking time trying to love that game.
What's it even about? What do you do?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Is
To
it
put
even
this
a
in
game?
perspective, when I watched the trailer for this game, just the serious trailer trying to get you to buy this game, I was in tears laughing for 2.5 minutes.
So I think you're really gonna. I think
I think you'll like it, Evans. Like,
French romance.
I mean, if
Helps a
you've got
lot.
your romance partner in mind,
I think you're gonna have a fantastic time with that, Evans.
Thanks a lot, man. I appreciate it. When I got given Bientôt, I literally thought, I cannot review this game. I mean, I can't review this game. It is not a game. It is a visual masterpiece. Think of Journey, or Dear Esther, or Proteus. Think about how all the critics loved them. Everybody loved those games, yet this somehow manages to be better than all three of those combined. It almost feels like an insult to call Bientôt a game, and it does actually acknowledge that. Once you start up on the main menu, it comes up with a little warning saying that this is not a game to be won. It's a game to be experienced. And boy, does that get you immersed straight off. The game starts off by putting you in the middle of the beach, and you're given no direction. You have no idea what to do. So you're free to do whatever you want, and I loved that. I loved that element of the game. Out of the many choices, I decided I was going to walk along the beach, and suddenly it hit me. This is a game that makes you question things. It makes you question everything. Are you a human, or are you a bench? Are you on Earth, or are you in space? Are you in this reality, or are you in some augmented hyper-reality inside a computer? After hours of exploring the beach, the biggest question that came up was, am I alone? Now, I advise if you have any kids under the age of 16, get them to walk out the room right now, because this bit is certainly terrifying. I found out the answer to my question. Who is she? What's her name? Hear me? Why am I playing this? Why is she there? Is she a human? Am I alone? I started losing track of time at this point. I don't know if I'd been playing for days, weeks, possibly even months, but I just wanted to find out the answers to my questions, if only there was someone else to answer me. And that's when I stumbled across the cafe. Now in the cafe, this is where it gets exciting, because this is the main actual part of the game. Many of you may have been asking, because this is a game that clearly needs to be shared with others, is this multiplayer? Yes it is. You get paired with a partner. So you sit down at the table and you wait for your partner. The matchmaking doesn't take long, seeing as this game does have a very active player base. It is a new game on the market and many people are enjoying it. Of course, all the critics are giving it great reviews too, so I think nearly every person on Steam should own this. Straight up, you are given two choices. You can either fill up your drink and take a drink, or you can light your cigarette and take a puff. This felt like the most immersive table-sitting chess session I have ever played. So I was at it for a good half an hour or so, just taking drinks of my wine, taking puffs of my cigarette, and then I realised, hold on a second, I'm being talked to. I was going on for ages, but I didn't know how to reply. There was someone on the other side of the table talking to me, but I couldn't say anything. I could just drink or smoke. I started getting tense, my heartbeat was going up, I was sweating, I had no idea what to do. When a game does that to you, you know it's a good game. Eventually I thought, hold on, aren't we meant to be playing chess? So I picked up one of the chess pieces, moved it over and, hold on. It turns out you can actually speak to the other player by dragging the chess piece over to a certain slot. It wasn't long before we had a conversation going. It started to dawn on me that I felt trapped. I was having a conversation with someone and they were speaking as they would, but I could only say certain things. I was limited to how I could speak to them, but they could say whatever they wanted. Due to these circumstances, a couple of my replies were slightly uncoordinated. And then once again it hit me. This is the story of the game. I started to get really engaged, I was listening to what they were saying, I was trying to throw in any sentence I could, then suddenly BAM! That was a plot twist, and that threw me off so much, I actually had to leave the table. So I went back to the beach and I thought, wait, I'm hearing these sentences as I'm walking along. I realised that once I heard the sentences on the beach, I could say them in the cafe. So it suddenly became a game of cat and mouse. I was searching for the sentences and they were running from me. They were running so hard. The game has a huge amount of collectible sentences which you can find on the beach, and they are really diverse. I was surprised at the amount of variety there was, like, that's no yes. After playing for a couple of months, I realised how alone I was, and it suddenly hit me. I had to admit my love for the other player. The player had been watching me this entire time, the one who had been with me when everybody else had abandoned me. So I admitted my love to her and...
Je vous aime.
Heartbroken. In a few seconds. The graphics are absolutely spectacular. The first time I launched the game, I thought I'd made a mistake and started watching a video. CryEngine, you have some competition. After collecting what I thought was enough sentences, I went back to the cafe, and this is where I suddenly realised I could use the jukebox so I could access the game's soundtrack. There is a huge amount of songs you can choose from, such as this one. I guess I should give a summary of my thoughts on this game, but there's just too many words I would need to describe it. It's spectacular, it's heavenly, it's impeccable, it's terrific, it's tremendous, it's excellent, it's superfluous, it's transcendent, it's genius, it's amazing, it's mesmerising, it's just extraordinary. Yep, that's pretty much what this game is. Now make sure you've seen everyone else's reviews, and all you need to do is vote. Vote for which review is the most genuine, the most realistic, not the most entertaining, not the most funny, which review felt like the most professional, positive review. To vote, just say vote and the respective name in the comments below on any of the videos, but make sure you've seen them all first. Please remember to leave a rating, and of course subscribe for more. This is me out. Peace.